What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel.
I'm Madison.
And I'm Bill.
And we share fun and approachable tips for holistic health and wellness.
Yes, we do. And what are we doing today?
Okay, so today we're going to take you along for the ride as we go to the grocery store. We're going to show you how we grocery shop and just share like our food philosophy on how we eat, because we don't follow any certain kind of diet. So we just want to share how we approach food in a really fun and approachable way, while also staying really healthy and having a good time. So we're gonna take you with us, and then later we'll make dinner together, and we even have a new almond cow that we wanted to unbox with you
so
and make homemade oat milk, which I'm so excited.
It's gonna be awesome
to make homemade oat milk. So let's go.
It's not fair.
These.
All this down here that they put right at the checkout. All these delicious candy bars.
This one is the best.
That mint.
Vegan, dairy-free.
It's tasty.
So good. We're back from the grocery store.
We made it. So fun fact about me, I have a sacred ritual that every time I go to the grocery store I get a snack, and so my favorite snack is the Vita Coco Energy. So it comes, this is a chocolate one, so one of my favorites, but they also have vanilla and chai, which are also equally delicious, and a protein bar, which I love the Think protein bars. So we are not sponsored by Vita Coco or Think.
Okay, but that like goals, right?
But hey, right? Exactly. So this is my go-to.
The funny thing though is like this used to be called, I don't know if they've changed it or what, but it used to be called Vita Coco Boosted. And so we'd always be like, Vita Coco Boosted.
Vita Coco Boosted. It's so good.
I feel like that's a better,
Yeah.
it's so much more fun to say. This is the real Bill.
This is me.
Eating his snacks on the way home.
In all my snacking glory.
Alright, so while we drive home, I thought I would tell you a bit about our food philosophy. Food is so important. Food is medicine. Food is so nourishing to your body, and it breaks my heart that there is so much just shame and fear around food and around dieting. So we don't follow any certain type of diet. I think what's really interesting is to be able to learn from diets. So when there's new fad diets that come out like keto, and keto is really not a fad, like a lot of these diets have been around for a really, really long time, and then they just gain popularity. But there's something we can learn from every single diet. But I think it's really empowering to discover what works for you and your body. Every single body is different and unique, and we all have different goals. We all have different demands throughout the day. So we don't label any foods good or bad. I believe it's really important not to demonize nice food, and there's so much about food freedom that I could share with you. But when it comes to like grocery store shopping, we really focus on one ingredient foods as much as possible. So if we're shopping on like the outer edges of the grocery store, so like the produce sections, the meat, the poultry stuff, you know, eggs, butters, dairies, things like that, like all of that's one ingredient food. So a carrot is a carrot. That's the only ingredient in a carrot. Chicken is chicken, eggs are eggs, and we really aim for high quality foods, like high quality oils, high quality, especially dairies, especially meats, to do as high quality, organic, grass-fed as possible, because the stuff that you're eating, that's directly impacting your body. So if foods are heavily treated with pesticides, with hormones, that's gonna be absorbed into your body. So that's why it is so important to eat organic, local if you can, grass-fed, high quality stuff. That's kind of how we approach food. We're super open, super flexible. We lean into our cravings, listen to our body, and really approach food from a place of nourishment and not from a place of like, what do I have to take out of my diet? So instead of thinking, oh my gosh, I have to take out chocolate and alcohol and sugar, fill in the blank, carbs, it's like, what can you add? Okay, we can add more water, we can add more hydrating fruits and vegetables, add more protein, add more high quality fats. So think about the things that you can add versus what you are trying to restrict or take away, and like it just feels so much more freeing and fun. But yeah, that's kind of our little approach to the grocery store. We usually make a list when we go to keep us on the straight and narrow, because it's so easy to get distracted by all the fun things. But then we do allow ourselves, like Bill always gets his fun little treat to come back home, and then I'll pick up like some of the Ollie Pop sodas and the late July potato chips, which are like my favorite. They're so good. So yeah, we have fun, make it fun, keep it fun. But we really strive to eat like whole foods, and most of our meals, I mean, so we spent today $154 on our groceries, which I feel like is probably a lot. But we really haven't, since we've been in Florida, we don't eat out at all. So that's our meals for the week. So I feel really good about that. So yeah, that's a little bit of our food philosophy. Eat whole foods, keep it fun. Nothing is off limits. Yeah, whole foods, real foods. Whoop, whoop. So here's everything we got. We got chips, salsa. This looked so good. Like a little coleslaw mix. I'll make a homemade dressing with that. This is the best taco seasoning. We love it. The best chocolate. It's gluten-free, dairy-free, vegan. And then all the veggies. Cabbage is so good roasted. It's like something that a lot of people don't really like, but it's so good. Celery, carrots, peppers. These look super cool to do with hummus. We got some chickpeas that we'll roast. Maple syrup. This is what we put in our coffee. It's so good. Sparkling water, a little cola, Ollie Pop, some meat just to get us through till our next butcher box comes through. Spaghetti, potatoes, eggs, rice, tortillas for breakfast. Tacos, because we miss Texas. And there's no good Tex-Mex here. So this is our homemade substitute. All right, we just got back from the grocery store. We spent $154.11, and we got stuff that'll probably last all of this week for sure, and then probably a little bit into next week, like some of like rice and stuff like that will last. We'll put it away.
You ready to put some groceries away? Are they ready?
Yeah. We had a whole thing of rice already. olive oil, salt and pepper, well, avocado oil, and it's out. So we use like every last drop of it. But you just drizzle a little bit over it and then salt and pepper. The cool thing about salt and pepper is you can always taste it when it's done and then add a little bit more. So if you feel scared, that's okay. You can kind of underdo it and then you can, you know, add more, but you really can't go wrong. Like, it's hard to over salt things, I find. And then when we're done, we're gonna top it off with Maldon salt. This is like the coup de grace. We'll top it off with this. So good. We set the oven to 425 and we'll roast these for about 20 minutes. Then I'll pull them out of the oven, check them, stir them, and then decide if they need a lot more time or just maybe like 10 more minutes. So either 10 to 20 more minutes will go back in the oven.
So we got the veggies in, but now for the most important part, the protein. So we got 2 chicken breasts, which we're actually gonna grill, and I'll show you how I like to prep them. So come on. So first things first, when you get them, get them out of the package, I like to dab them off a little bit with just a paper towel or whatever, because there's a lot of unwanted moisture in there. And I found that they cook a lot better when they're a little bit more dried out per se. And next, what I like to do, take some olive oil. We like this one. So just gonna give it a little dabby dab there, a little dabby dab there. Give it a good bath, good olive oil bath. So once you get them all oiled up, we got some salt. And so whenever you're baking chicken, you may want to do like a little bit less. But for us today, we're gonna grill it, or you can do it in a cast iron or in a pan, all the same way. I like to give it a little bit extra salt coating because it helps you get that nice skin, a little crispy. Because I like a little skin, a little crispy. So don't be bashful with the salt, okay? It's good for you. Nice and salty. And don't worry, because a lot of this will pretty much become skin and get nice and crispy. It's not gonna taste super duper salty, so don't judge me.
It tastes so good.
It does. And y'all, it's raw chicken, so wash your hands thoroughly between each time you touch the chicken, all right? Don't go get sick, just look, it's that easy. And once we've salted the chicken, of course, last but not least, get a little bit of pepper, bring out some good flavor in it. Now it's ready to go on the grill.
So we just ordered the almond cow, which I'm so excited about because now we can make all of our nut milks from home. So we've been buying Oatley Oatmeal, which like it tastes so good, but it's not organic and they do add additives. So it's frothy, it works, it tastes great in coffee and smoothies, but there's some additives. So we're gonna make homemade oat milk, and all you need is oats, water, and then we can add in vanilla, and we'll probably add like either dates or maple syrups to give it like a little bit of sweetness, but that's like the only ingredients in there, which is so cool. So it'll be simple, fresh, and we can make it from home. I'm so excited. And look at these cute jars. They're literally so cute. So you can make any kind of oat milk or nut milk, like cashew, almond, macadamia. What are some other ones? Coconut.
Coconut.
And then a little cleaner.
Yeah, that's for the bottles. That's a little brush that's used for the bottles.
Yeah, it's so cute. But their logo is so cute. Little cow.
Look at that.
In the shape of an almond. The carrots are good, but they need more salt. So add your Maldon.
Just a little bit of Maldon on top, a little crumble.
And that's alright.
But thank you so much for coming along with us today.
Yep, it was fun. Honestly, I'm so tired. But we went to the grocery store, came back, put everything away, we cleaned the kitchen, cleaned the fridge, we made a great dinner, and we got to share it with you.
Now we're gonna go eat.
Let's go
We're gonna eat some din now.
And we're gonna go to bed.
And we're gonna go to bed.
We're gonna do it all again tomorrow. Bye!